Hello guys, it's Nick और मेरे चैनल पर आपका स्वागत है and another video। बहुत टाइम के बाद मैं एक वीडियो बना रही हूँ क्योंकि हाँ मैं बहुत बीमार थी, honestly बहुत बीमार थी, probably the most sick I think I've been to date in my life। मज़ा नहीं आया, it was not very good। तो आज let me tell you क्या हुआ, क्या हो रहा है, मेरी हालत कैसी है और let's have a little glow up। I've literally just been lying down horizontal in bed for over 1 week, so I really need to do some things. My eyebrows are a mess, my roots are grey, my skin has gotten bad. So cello, let's have a little pamper day with me, get myself feeling human again, and I'll tell you what's happened. Oh my god! I've never let it get that bad. So क्या हुआ? Last Sunday मेरे दोस्तों के साथ एक थोड़ा trip पर गए हैं, तो it was like we just went to like a waterfall trek place. We stopped at like a dhaba and it was honestly a good one. It wasn't a very bad one at all. It's one I would normally eat at. So I had do vada pav at that place. Anyway, didn't think anything of it, all good. The next night, Monday night, तो actually मैंने एक makeup course शुरू किया Monday पर, on the Monday. So I went to that makeup course on that day and then रात में बहुत बीमार हो गई थी, तो हो गए है, तो उल्टी हो रही थी, I was vomiting, loose motion, everything. Food poisoning हो गया है. That's all you need to know. We all know what food poisoning is. So I've now had food poisoning like many times, to be honest. I've had it really bad one time and this time. The first time was the very first time I came to India. I got dehydrated. So when you get food poisoning, it's really easy to dehydrate, obviously. That time that happened and I had to be hospitalized. I was really like, couldn't move, couldn't walk. It was very bad. This time the same thing happened. The other time it at least happened over some time. This literally went from 0 to 100. Literally within like 30 minutes, I couldn't like move. I was dehydrated already, basically. They put me on a drip and gave me, you know, medicine and all. At that point, I wasn't vomiting or anything anymore, and I still was not okay. Like I was still very weak, but I was okay to leave the hospital. So then over the coming days, the vomiting stopped. Lekin I was constantly feeling nausea for literally the whole week. So now it's Monday, so it's been one full week. So literally until yesterday, बहुत nauseous feel करती थी, and that's not very usual. Once the main symptoms have stopped, like it would be unusual to still feel that way for a whole week. So we consulted like a good doctor and he said like, okay, अगर improvement नहीं हो रहा है तो ultrasound करना पड़ता है. So on Saturday I was still having this nausea thing, so went to do an ultrasound. हमने discover किया कि मेरे पास एक gallbladder issue है. Gallbladder stones नहीं, लेकिन gallbladder sludge. They call it like fine particles. So it's like the stage before gallbladder stones. मैं बहुत shocked थी, honestly. आमतौर पर ये issue generally in like older people, I think. So I was very surprised to hear like I have this. Next step is we're going to shave the face. Shaving your face just makes your makeup base just look a lot better when there's like no hairs. I like it. Anyway, तो मैं काफी देर लग रही थी like ये क्या है? There is medication that you can take to try and like remove the sludge, but what I've read online is that it can take months or years to work. Usually in the end forms into a gallstone anyway. That is what I've been reading. Tomorrow, Tuesday, I have an appointment with the gastroenterologist. So I will be able to get much more answers then. Also in the ultrasound scan, so it said कि likely I have PCOD. I know about PCOS. Like in PCOD, I actually didn't know about. PCOD is basically like hormonal hormonal like imbalance basically. I'm not really surprised about that. Apparently these two things, PCOD and gallbladder, are like closely connected because of a hormonal imbalance. Such things can form. So I guess I will get most of the answers tomorrow. Next up, I'm gonna dye my eyebrows. I've actually never done this before, so pata nahi what will happen. This is actually beard color. Eyebrows ke liye normal hair dye like is not safe for your eyebrows, so you are meant to use such thing like a beard dye. What is that? It looks like matcha. If this is some Ayurvedic shit, I swear to God, just give me the chemicals, you know. I'm gonna apply Vaseline above the eyebrow so it doesn't stain our skin. From what I've read, it just kind of seems like removing the gallbladder is really the only way to kind of long-term actually resolve this issue. Obviously it's been triggered by the food poisoning a lot, but they said like I've had this for some time, like this hasn't just formed just because of the food poisoning episode. This has been there for some time. It completely makes sense क्योंकि मेरी videos में मैंने कहा था कि मैं एक nausea कभी कभी जब मैं एक shake पीती हूँ nausea हो गए है, तो I was having this shake for a while after the gym, like a banana and peanut butter like smoothie. Every time I would drink it, I would literally have to lie down for like 2-3 hours. I would feel so nauseous. So this all explains like why that was happening. You're not able to digest things like properly. Maybe it's not going to be now, maybe it's not this year. I feel like at some point in the future I will have to have this taken out. Like that is what I feel. That's where I've been, and I felt like I just had to come on and record today because I'm feeling very bed bound for the past week. But I also couldn't bring myself to do anything. I'm really scared because I've never done this before. No! Oh my god. This side's going on a bit better, I feel. Why is it green? I think this needs to be spread out more. I think it's okay. I'm gonna leave it for 5 minutes. But that's actually such good value because this whole pack, like I could dye my eyebrows for like a whole year with this, or more, 2 years or something. It is raining a lot out there. I am over it. Actually, मुझे लगता है I'm over Pune. I had to say it. नहीं, but honestly, I'm looking forward to the day कि we move to the north. I know मुझे पता है winters में बहुत ठंड है, लेकिन this time of year Pune में is just so it's like Ireland. Like it's actually like Ireland. Like थोड़ा depressing here, honestly. So maybe it's just because I've been sick and I'm already not feeling good. So this mawsam is not helping. I didn't read a step. You're meant to only dab a light amount on the inner part so it doesn't look blocky. Okay, now it's been 5 minutes, so let's wipe the rest off. Is there any difference there? Okay, it says because it's not a chemical based dye, this one that I'm using, that it needs significantly longer to make the colors. So this did nothing. While I'm waiting for the eyebrows to dye, I will start on my roots. So speaking of moving, kal we went to see some flats. We have been thinking of moving, like we knew that we were anyway going to move. Zyada space chahiye. Like I would love a second room. Because at the moment we have like this fold-up desk. Like Utsav has to study a lot. He also teaches classes and stuff, so he uses the desk a lot. And I just thought it'd be nice to have like a second room. We can have an office-y kind of space. Although we haven't been properly looking, we just literally went around to some societies yesterday and like looked. It was very spontaneous, honestly. I don't know, I feel like I really would love a move right now as well. I do like this society a lot. We do have a really nice view, and at the same time you can even hear probably now in the background there is like constant construction. They're building a society right opposite. Very loud construction noise like every single day. Sab kuch dump hota hai. Like everything will kind of be dumped in that sense, but there is like an actual structural issue in this society where damp comes down through the walls. I just feel like change is good, you know. And as much as I do love this flat, yeah, I like the idea of just like, I don't know, somewhere new. Okay, hair dyeing is done and I will see you when I come back. Okay, so I've showered and I've washed everything out, but honestly, the eyebrows are not looking any different. I think it was too watery. The moral of today's story is I'm not going to eat outside again. I know people are going to say anyway, like, just stop eating outside. But at the same time, like, that's not realistic to do forever. You know, if I'm living here in India, I can't just never ever again eat something outside. And that's the thing, is I am already very careful about like the places I eat at, honestly. Also, I hope at some point, like, I will build up some, you know, immunity as well. But I know in monsoon especially, like, things do spoil quicker, especially things like dairy and all, so I'm definitely avoiding for monsoon season not eating outside again. Actually, it's Utsav's birthday on Thursday. After this I need to go make him a birthday card. Tomorrow I have my appointment with the gastroenterologist, so I will update on what she tells me, what's going to happen going forward. Do I have to get surgery? See you tomorrow. Good morning guys, it's the next day. Also, please don't mind my makeup today, it's looking a bit crazy. I was trying something different and it's not working for me, so not looking great, just pretend it's looking great. Okay, no, I definitely feel a lot better now. I think now that it's been a few days. Like when I first got the news I was just shocked. Obviously I thought I just had food poisoning, so to find out I have this other thing, it was just like very surprising. But yeah, at least like look, I'm starting the process today. I've also chosen this woman. She's like the top in Pune, so I know I'll be in good hands and get good advice. And I want to finish my husband's birthday card. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a screen reverse here, but this is the card I've made him so far. I just drew it. I created the image on ChatGPT. I just drew it. So it's a sloth, which is Utsav, and then this is me, and this is Mowgli. Yeah, I always call Utsav a sloth because he does everything like slowly. This is not in a negative way. Like, I wish I was that. So he inspires me to be more like a sloth and just take it more easy. So he's my sloth, and that's us. I think he'll be really surprised as well because I've been like so sick as well. He's probably not going to expect that I had time to do anything like this. So I'm hoping he'll be surprised. So this is how it's looking so far. I'm almost finished. Okay, it's afternoon time to go to my appointment. Chillo. Hello guys, it is the next day. I'm looking a bit crazy, but it's Utsav's birthday today, so I'm just getting ready for that. But yeah, I thought I would update on what the doctor said, where things are at. So yeah, the doctor basically said, yeah, the only long-term permanent solution is to get your gallbladder removed via the surgery. I did ask about the medicine. There is a medicine you can take to like thin the bile in your gallbladder, but it's not a long-term permanent solution. It's more of a just temporary thing. So yeah, basically I have to get this surgery. That's why I was so nauseous after the food poisoning episode. For so many days after, the nausea was purely from my gallbladder struggling to manage. She also said that, yeah, once your gallbladder stops functioning properly, it's all downhill from there. Like, it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. She didn't push me to the surgery soon, but she did just say like, it can be very dangerous with the small particles like I have, because they can go into your pancreas and cause pancreatitis, I think, and it's very, very dangerous, like emergency life or death situation. So she was basically saying like, why wait to that point, or wait and see, like it's best to just get it out. Right now my gallbladder is not causing me so many issues. Obviously I found this just due to the ultrasound that I took from the food poisoning. It's definitely not a case of like I need it out tomorrow. So yeah, it's been a lot over the last few days to come to terms with this, you know. It's so strange, like just thinking you're perfectly fine. Okay, I had food poisoning, but like thought everything else was fine, and then to find out you have actually this other thing. My granny and my 2 aunts also have had their gallbladders out, so it's probably a genetic thing. It can be really dangerous if you have gallstones and get pregnant. It can also make your like pregnancy nausea much severe, which I can already foresee that hopefully one day when I do get pregnant, I just can already foresee I will already have such bad nausea, because I know my stomach, I know what I'm like. I definitely want to get the surgery done because we do want a family, and I don't want that to be something that I'm worrying about while pregnant. So I feel quite good about it now. It's a really good hospital. I know I'll be in good hands there. At the end of the day, things could be so much worse. Thank God it is something that you can just take it out with a fairly safe surgery and everything. It's not something that's incurable, or well, it is incurable, that's why you have to take it out, but you know, my point is people are dealing with so many more worse things. So in the grand scheme of things, this is not that bad. I've been so preoccupied with this that I haven't felt creative. I haven't felt like making videos. Good morning. We are on the way to the hospital to meet with the doctor again, talk through blood test results and ask more questions about the surgery, when I should get it. So big thing. Morning guys, and happy Monday. Thought I would just give a really quick update on the doctor's appointment. Well, long story short, I'm actually started with a new doctor. I had a follow-up appointment to discuss more questions surrounding like pregnancy and stuff, and to discuss the surgery more and get an idea of when I would do it. Basically, we went all the way there. This hospital is an hour away from us as well. The doctor wasn't there, and they told us like, oh, we did text you like to cancel the appointment, but they didn't. We didn't get any text. So also Amit Shah was in Pune over the weekend, so traffic everywhere was just so crazy. We spent like 3 hours going to and from this hospital for no reason. I actually ended up going to another gastroenterologist near where we live. He was very, very good. He really like had the time for us, explained everything very, very thoroughly. So I've basically switched to this doctor now. This doctor has also told me to not get surgery right away. He said, let's try the medication for 6 weeks and see does it start removing anything. What I've read is it's very less likely to work. I think it's like 30% chance or something like that. So it's not very high, which makes me feel a little bit like this is a waste of time. But look, I'm willing to give it a go. It's been a weird few days because I've been thinking a lot about like family planning and everything, because he told us that if you do get the surgery, so you won't be able to start, you know, for a family until 6 months after the surgery. So 6 weeks from now, trying this medication will bring me to the middle of September, and then 6 months from September is like early next year. And then obviously by the time you actually conceive, like that can take, I mean, for some people years and stuff. So 32, even if I did have a baby at like 32 or 33, like that's still perfectly normal and fine. It's not that there's anything, it's not like that's too old or anything, obviously not. It's just more when you have this own idea for yourself, you know, of like when you want to do these things. And it's, yeah, you know, when you have a plan in mind, you know, and you have an idea of when you want to do things, and then something like this kind of disrupts it. So I felt a little bit sad about that maybe we're gonna have to wait longer now than we wanted to, but that's the nature of life. Anyway, basically it was good to get another opinion. Also, I have to stick to this really strict diet right now for this duration. It's a lot. Like I'm literally not allowed to eat maida, like no flour, no wheat, no dairy, no fatty foods, no fried foods, no like butter, cream, milk, nothing like that. So my diet right now is very limited. Like I can't have roti or anything, so I'm just like basically having rice every day. It's just very like restrictive. Like it's, well, I'm not enjoying this time right now, honestly. Anyway, that's an update of where things are at. So yeah, just wanted to finish this video off here with that last update. Probably won't chat much about it again because this whole video has been about it. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching, guys. This was probably very boring. Like this is nothing to do with my usual content, but the way I see YouTube is it's like my diary. I'm like documenting life. So anyway, this video is probably going to be very boring for most people. Dekhne ke liye dhanyavad. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. My next one will be normal content again. Okay, bye.